Hey guys, for math today, we're going to be working on some African savanna animal pattern blocks. So these boards are familiar. We've seen these at school. So you each have a set of, I believe, 8 boards in your packet, as well as your own set of pattern blocks. So hang on to these, keep them in case future lessons have pattern blocks, then you already have your own set, so no worries. So you're going to pick an animal, and you're going to use the pattern blocks to make the animal. So I'm going to start with the elephant over here. So I'm going to get my shapes, and I'm going to start building. So the conversation that can be happening during this is to name the shapes, as well as talk about the characteristics, the attributes of the shape, describe them. So if I have a shape right here, this shape has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 corners or vertices. That shape is called a hexagon. So, and then I can come here. I've got some 4-sided shapes. All 4 sides of this shape are equal. So that shape is a square. And here you can talk about the differences between squares and rectangles. Then I have this shape. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. 2 of them are parallel, which means they're one on top of the other, like we see on railroad tracks. They're never going to cross. Then I have diagonal lines that come out. So I've got a shorter top and a longer bottom. So here's another 4-sided shape that isn't a square and isn't a rectangle. This one's called a trapezoid. So we can talk about the different types of 4-sided shapes, which when they get older, we'll learn that those are quadrilaterals. So if you're talking about 4-sided shapes, we can talk about this one right here. These blue ones have 4 sides, and they kind of look like they were just tilted on the side. So they have diagonal lines. They also have sets of parallel lines, just like on a railroad tracks. So this one, some of your children may call a diamond, but as we get older, we're going to shift from calling it a diamond, and we're going to call it a rhombus. We're talking about rhombuses. Here's another rhombus. It's a skinnier rhombus, and it's used as the tail of my elephant. And then we have our 3-sided shape, 3 sides, 3 vertices, and that's our triangle. So we can go through and we can build while we're talking about the shapes, talk about the names and the attributes that go with the shapes, and extend the conversation. If your child is ready to learn about other shapes, go ahead and introduce them to an octagon or a pentagon. You know, as well, you can mark the shapes that you used, or if you're wanting to reuse the words, you don't have to write on them. Or you can talk about how many did you use? How many trapezoids did I use on my elephant? I used 2. How many triangles? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. And continue that and explore all the boards that you want to explore, and hang on to them in case your child wants to come back to them at another time.